Today I'd like to talk about the relationship between security, opportunity, and prosperity. And to put this in a bit of context, right now we are obviously living in uncertain times. We've had the global pandemic, which is still going on. We've got high inflation. We've got supply chain issues. We've got the war in Ukraine, which is causing a great deal of consternation in Europe. But having said that, the world has always been an insecure place. There have always been times of instability where people have wanted to curl into a ball and look out for themselves rather than look for the opportunities to present themselves, opportunities that would lead to rewards, which would lead to prosperity. So a metaphor that I'd like to use is a ship sitting in a safe harbor is pretty much useless. The only use of a ship is to get out of that safe harbor, get out of the high seas and fulfill the purpose, whatever its purpose is, whether it's transporting goods or whatever that is. And it's the same with us. So what is our level of security and what is that stopping us from doing? What opportunities are we not seeing because we're looking inward rather than outward? What risks are we not willing to take, and what rewards could we be missing out on because we don't have the courage to take action and hit a level of prosperity? And that's something that each of us has to define as an individual, and be that whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in our careers, whether it's in our businesses. We need to evaluate where we're at, what opportunities could exist, and by that, look for those opportunities, evaluate the risk of getting out of our comfort zones, the reward that that opportunity could present itself, and then what could that do to improve our level of prosperity. And obviously, we're looking to win more than we lose, because we don't win everything, but we certainly don't want to lose everything either. So that cycle continues round and round and round, because as you get out of your comfort zone, as you take more risk because you've seen an opportunity and you get that reward, you hit another level of prosperity, you expanded your comfort zone, you've got a different level of security and you want to keep that, then you need to look once again at the level of risk that you're willing to take to chase an opportunity, get the reward, hit the prosperity, and have the courage to take action. So my question to you is, where do you sit on the ladder or the cycle, dare I say it, of security, opportunity, and prosperity? What's your appetite to risk? How much are you willing to risk to get the reward? And how do you actually evaluate that risk-reward ratio to make sure that you win more than you lose? And then when you evaluate that, have the courage, because evaluating is one thing, but unless you have the courage to take action, and action is the key here, unless you actually take action, you will never know whether you could have won or lost. And you will never hit that level of prosperity. And dare I say it, life can be full of regret. I'm sure every one of us has had opportunities which we wished we would have taken advantage of in hindsight. We wished we would have had the courage to take action. For whatever reason, we didn't. But I think that the issue is to be aware of it and to understand our own motivations for not doing something, and then possibly deciding to change. Deciding to become more courageous, deciding to take more action, deciding to evaluate risk in different ways, look at the opportunity and the reward, and get to that level of prosperity that we all crave as human beings. So, if this is you, and you'd like some help, we've been working with clients for over 2 decades on looking at the risks, looking at the opportunities, and looking at the win-lose ratio to help them achieve a level of prosperity. Now, we do this in business, but everything that we do is equally applicable in life. And as our clients point out to us, we've given them the courage, or we've helped them develop the courage and the confidence to take action. So if that's you and you'd like some help, by all means, reach out. Till next time. This is Rashid Gobul.